Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In Java Array exercise series, today I am going to show you how you can merge two different arrays. I have already taken many programs based on arrays concept. I have created playlist also. If you have not seen that program, certainly you can go and see that videos. So now let's start the video. I am going to accept two arrays and the values of that array from user, and then I'm going to merge that two arrays and I'm going to store that array in a new array. So now let's see how we can do that. I'm creating object of scanner for accepting input from user, and after this what I will do, I will ask user how many values you want in array 1 and how values you want in array 2. So let me write line for that. Enter how many values you want in first array. I'm going to store this in a variable n1, that is nothing but length of my first array. So sc dot next int, I'm just reading the integer value from user. Similarly, I'm going to ask user how many elements you want in second array. So it's not necessary that the length of both array should be same. It can differ, and then also we can merge, and that I'm storing in variable n2. So now after merging whatever new array I'm going to get, the size of that array will be nothing but addition of n1 and n2. So let me create one more variable n3 and I'm going to add n1 and n2. Now I know size of my all the arrays. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly create three arrays. So a equal to new int and size of this will be nothing but n1. Similarly, I am going to create B and C array also. This is nothing but declaration of my array. Now we are going to accept values from user. If you don't want to accept value from user, you can certainly assign values here. So I'm accepting value from user. Let me write code for accepting array elements from user. So what I'm doing, I'm just printing enter n1 values, and I'll take input from user and I will store that in my first array. So now I have to take n1 values from user. So I'm going to run for loop int I equal to 0, I less than. You can write a dot length, or you can write n1, which is nothing but size of my first array. Both is going to work properly. And then I'm writing what? I plus plus, and inside this for loop, whatever value user is entering, that I'm going to store in my array at position I. So for that I'm writing a of I is equal to sc dot next int. Same code I'm going to write for second array also. So let me print enter n1 values. Okay, let me be specific for array A, and here also for array B, and then here I can make it B dot length, or let me write n2, and then here I have to make it B. So now I'm having values in my array 1 as well as array 2. Let me show you how this merge is going to work with the help of diagram.
So you can see in this diagram, in my first array I am having 4 elements, in my second array I am having 6 elements, and the merge array, which is the final array, total I am having 10 elements over here. That is length of first array and length of second array. As well as you can see in this diagram, here the first 4 values has come from the first array and the remaining value has come from the second array, and then merging has been done. So here it is starting from position 0 and it is going up to what? Length n1. So for example, if I am having 4 elements, so it will start from 0 and it will go up to what? Third position. Now what I have to do, I have to get the position for the second array. So my second array will start from what? n1 plus I, and I can vary from 0 to n2. So here I can start from my n1 my
plus
I is 0
I.
and my n1 is 4. So what length I will be getting? I will be getting value as 4, and that is what position of the first element of my second array. Similarly, the I will increment and I value become 1, and I will get position for the next element of the second array. And this loop will run up to what? n2. Now let's go to IntelliJ and type code for this logic. So here what I'll do, I'll start one for loop for copying values of first array to my C array or array A to C array. So what I'm writing, Ci equal to AI. So it will take all the elements, individual single element from array A, and it will assign that to array C. Now what I'm doing, I'm just writing same loop for my second array. Only what I will do, I will change what the condition, that is it should be less than n2 b dot length. That will also work. So I plus plus. After that, what I will write over here, I need a new position for my second array. So here I'm going to write C, and then in my position I am going to pass n1 plus I, because n1 is what last position for my previous array. So n1 plus I is equal to bi. So whatever element is there in B array, since I am writing 0 to n2, it will copy all the values. So just take the example that n1 is 3 and n2 is 2. So what will happen over here, let's run the first loop. My I is 0, so C0 is equal to A0, that is the value of my first array. First value will be assigned, then I will increment, I becomes what? 1, and then the second value of array will be copied to C array, then again I will be incremented, I becomes 2. Now the third value will be copied to my destination array. Now I have copied value from 0 to second position, so 3 is done. So what will happen, where is my position of the next array? It is at position 3. Second for loop will run, and there I am having what? n1, the value of n1 was 3 because it has executed up to 3. So 3 plus 0, which is giving me 3 only, and that is what position of my first element of second array. Okay, so n1 plus I, then again I will increment in my second loop, it will become what? 1. So I'll get 3 plus 1, that is 4. At fourth position, the first value of my second array will be assigned. So now my array gets over, and the value has been copied to my destination array, that is C array. Now what I am going to do, I am going to print this array. So let me quickly write lines for printing this array. Writing S out, merge array elements are. So here for printing all the values of array, I am again running for loop, but now the condition I have to give as what? I less than equal to n3, or I can write C dot length, that is also okay. So C dot length, then semicolon, I plus plus, and then in my S out, what I'll do, I'll write, let me remove this ln because I want to get output in a single line. So Ci, then plus, and then I'm just printing a space. So this is going to print my all elements of array. Now let me run this program. Okay, it is asking me how many elements you want in first array. I'm just writing 3, and in second array I want 2 elements. So let me enter 3 values. You can enter any values. I'm entering 1, 2, 3. Let me enter 3 values for array B. Okay, so I did mistake here. I wrote n1 instead of n2. I'll modify this. So let me enter 2 values for second array. So 4 and 5. So you can see now merge array as 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5. That is what element of first array and second array. Okay, let's modify this and redone. 2 elements in first array, 3 elements in second array. Enter the value. You can enter any value, ascending, descending, any order. It is going to merge them. So 34, 89, 909, and here is what your merge array. So this way you can merge your elements. Only what you have to do, you have to take care of position of the second array in what destination array. So now what I have done, I have modified my program by taking position variable. So that was one way you can have this program also. So you can see I have taken position variable and I have initialized it to 0. And now instead of taking logic cn1 plus I, what I am doing, I am just incrementing this position variable in my first loop, and in my second loop I am using that position variable and incrementing. So now you can use this logic also for merging two arrays. So just increment the position in first for loop as well as in second for loop, you will get what your corresponding output. So now what I'll do, I'll run this program and I'll check whether I'm getting same output or not. So how many elements? 4, and then I'm entering here 2 elements. So let me enter any value, 1, 5, 9 and 34. Here 2 values, 12, and the second is what, 9, and let me enter. So you can see now it has merged my first array that was having 4 element and second array which was having what, 2 element. So this program also you can use for merging your arrays. So for doing a single program, you can have variations in your program or in your logic. You will be getting what, correct output. Just try to implement proper logic. So it's not like that this is a universal program with after this there is no program for merging array. You can have your logic also which should give you what, correct output. So that was all for today's video. So this completes my program merging two arrays. Friends, if you are new to my channel, do subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit on bell icon. Also friends, share my video as much as possible. And if you have any kind of query or if you want any program from me, just comment in comment box. I am going to surely help you. Thank you friends for watching my video till end. See you in next video. Till that, bye bye and take care.